everyone. Welcome to this beautiful Zoom meeting on this beautiful day. Did you just say beautiful twice? Why not? Whatever. Anyways, today we'll be having a session with our principal sir regarding the making of our very own digital library to honor the father of the library movement, P.N. Panikkar. 19th June is being celebrated as the Reading Day and the following week as, you guessed it, the Reading Week. Hey guys, this is Sai Jubeh and this is Sadiq Jubeh and let's dive into it. Wait. Hold up a minute, just back it up. Something's just not adding up. Oh yeah, we forgot to welcome everyone onto this auspicious occasion. So I call upon none other than my dearest Oxfordian friend, Saeed Jubeh. First off, I'm your brother and I'm right here, but okay. First up, let's welcome none other than the myth, the man, the legend himself, our dear principal, Dr. Abdul Salam sir. A very warm welcome, sir. Next up, we welcome our dearest vice principal, ma'am, the person who leads a great part of this operation, Miss Annie Francis. A hearty welcome to you, ma'am. Now, I would like to take this opportunity to welcome the students and the teachers of the other school that we have invited. We thank you for your presence and give a gigantic welcome to you all. Welcome! Moving on from whatever that was, I invite our dear teachers and great Oxfordian students, Oxford family parents, as well as our dear Arun sir, who is the coordinator of this program. We welcome you all to this event. That's all, right? Yep, that's all of them. Sweet! So now, from here, we invite our dear principal to speak about how we can make our very own digital libraries. On to you, Principal sir.
Thank you, Saeed and Sadiq. Thank you for the nice introduction.
Welcome, sir.
Well, I would like to request Mr. Arun Mohan to manage admitting participants.
Yes, sir, definitely.
They are, still they are entering. Well, I will enable the chat room for you. I would like to know from which all schools you have joined us Other than Oxford School Trivandrum, please type in which all schools you have joined. I will enable the chat room. Yes. The Choice School, Model School Abu Dhabi, Chinmay Vidyalaya, Payyanur, Choice School, Sharjah Indian School, very Indian Learners Own School, and Fatima Public School, VK Patil. So many schools are there. My God. Thank you so much. Netour and yeah, it's never ending. Very good. Thank you so much for joining. I understand and I appreciate your enthusiasm to learn more and more. Indian school, Kuwait, a lot of schools, Chinmaya, Indian school, Salala, Choice School, Nitu Central School, Indian Learners on Academy, Nitu Central, VK Patil, Chinmaya, lot of Chinmaya schools are there. Well, thank you so much for joining. As the background clearly mentions, we are celebrating reading week or day or month as suggested by Ministry of Education, Niti Aayog, and CBSE as well. So we are on a campaign to encourage maximum number of reading amongst people. So I thought let this be an opportunity where we can put our hands together and we can do something that may create something in us that may enable us to learn more and more and have much more knowledge, which which is very essential because a learned person is the most respected person and he's the wealthiest person in the world. So if you want wealth, definitely you have to read a lot because the books will tell you to take you to a different world and will give you the experiences of the author. These authors, they are putting down the characters through their observations and their experiences. So we will come to know a lot of things, a lot of it's a window to the world. Reading books are window to the world. So reading enables us to be very rich citizens, persons in the world. So actually, I was fascinated by a few PDF, libraries which was being circulated, which were being circulated in the WhatsApp groups. So I was wondering how this is made. This is so interesting. At a click of which you will be taken to the particular book or the source. And some teachers started, they are forwarding it to me, and I really, admire those efforts. And also, surprisingly, one school also. I should mention the school. I think it is Choice School, Tiruvalla. Madam Rachel, Madam Principal, forwarded me a class library, a very beautifully made class library. So I thought, why can't I make a library? I made an attempt within half an hour to 45 minutes. I made one, a small one. So I also, circulated it, and I thought this is the time where we have to handhold our children as well, right? They should be able to do something, and reading habit can be inculcated, developed in children. And this is very simple actually. When we came to know that we actually held a session, a workshop for all the teachers by Miss Komal Dua. So the credit goes to ma'am also. And this is how the journey, started. So before we go to how to make it, let's see some samples which I have collected. Those who have raised their hands, please put your hands down. Okay. So here we go. Let me share my screen. Hope my screen is visible.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, thank you. You see, this is one of the digital libraries I have received. This is from Rachel ma'am from Tiruvalla Choice School. See how beautifully they have made, and this is made from students of class 3 and 4. This is a class library. So everything is possible now, right? Now anyway we are playing with a computer, internet, this and that. Instead of playing games, this is a wonderful idea. If you click anything, so it will be taking you to, for example, if I click Harry Potter, it is going to the source, Harry Potter, the book has come, right? So this is how it is. At any click, if you want to click any book here, it will be taking you to the source wherein you will be able to read the book, right? Well, so I will show you another example. Yeah, this is by me. So it was a small attempt. So you can, if you click anywhere, it will be taken to the source. So that is how we are going to make a similar one. We can make a different one. We can make it. All depends upon the your interest and your taste. It depends upon your creativity as well. Before that, shall we go to know something about digital library? Then we'll come back to it. Right. Well, okay. Now let's see. Everybody knows, but we can see what a digital library is. What's a digital library? Well, any idea, Said, Siddiq? Any idea? Can you share what's a digital
It's
library?
a library which is online, which can be easily accessed by anyone.
Yeah, it's much more portable, it's much more convenient. And like the whole point of, when we think of libraries, the first thing we think of is like that, keep silent thing. So this time there's not going to be a problem with doing that. You just have to isolate yourself in a comfortable room, and that's also my
The comfort of your house.
Yeah, there's the comfort of your house, and you also are having a wider range of publications. I think the internet will now have like billions and billions of results for like one small search. So yeah.
Yes, thank you so much. It's a collection of documents organized in an electronic form and available on the internet or on a digital platform support, right? Well, and what are do you have any idea about the difference between a virtual library and a traditional library? Any idea? Saeed and Siddiq, can you?
Yeah, well, mostly all of our points are the differences.
Yeah, first of all, it's more portable. Second of all, it's more convenient, meaning we can use it
Anytime,
however we want, whenever we want, wherever we want.
Yeah, before like in our school there was these library periods which were restricted to like once a week, and now we don't have to have that anymore. We could take it anytime we want. So
Yeah,
there are
correct.
many differences like that.
Yes. So let's discuss the advantages of digital library. A heightened amount of choice. You will get a lot of choice, at a click. A variety of books you will get to read, right? And in a traditional library, you have to spend hours and hours. But here, at a click, just type the title, you will get the book. Or you will get the direction to buy the book at least. And it builds a heritage for the next generation. Right. When you make a library of your own, you're handing it over to the next generation, right?
Yes.
Yes. And we are contributing to the nation as well. Instant access to educational content. Whatever content at your fingertip now, right? Just click at the Atlas page, it will be taking you to the Atlas resource, internet, and you can choose whatever you want there. And fighting against deterioration. In a what do you call traditional library, books get spoiled, right? Books get spoiled and they become worn out. But in digital library, there is no such chance. And easier information retrieval. Whatever information you want, sometimes you lost the book. In a traditional library, you lost the book, but in a digital library, you have the book stored in your computer or in the drive in the internet. And why we want to make a digital library, right? Students, instead of playing games and this and that, you can engage yourself in learning. So reading makes you the perfect man. Creating a love for digital and print. And everything is now digital. Then why can't we spend some time on reading? Well, and building skills from read alouds. When you read aloud, you build your communication skill, pronunciation, accent, all improves. In fact, we had a campaign, reading aloud with parents. It was a nice, experience for students and parents. So that is how it goes. Accessing more choices. You will get more choices and supporting bilingual speakers. Suppose you are browsing through some books in the internet and you don't know. You're reading some text, but you don't know the meaning of it. Immediately you can take the help of Google to translate, to look for the meaning. But whereas in a traditional library, how much hours you have to spend, right? Well, aiding in reading comprehension, the same thing. You'll get a lot of aid, help. There is a dictionary, digital dictionary available. Just click the word, type the word, increasing literacy. That is another thing. When you read, you increase your reading capacity, your knowledge, your subject knowledge. You are able to read a lot, and your eye span, the reading span, eye span increases. And enhancing classroom libraries. And you can also create a classroom library for your classroom. And from maybe you can start working from today onwards and create a classroom library and hand it over to your class teacher. And you can make a library and hand it over to send to your friends as a birthday gift, right? That's a wonderful idea. You can give a book in a PDF form at a click of which your friend is able to read the book. So create your own classroom, and for teachers you can create your own activity page also using this library, and let it be a source, a resource of learning, a resource for learning. I think so many people are raising their hands. If you have any questions, we will definitely give you time at the end of the presentation. When we learn how to create it, you can ask me a question. We will definitely, guide you, answer you. Now, first of all, can you please let me know what all things, when you suppose we are going to make a library, right? What all things should be there in the library? When you visit a library, right? Suppose we are going to make a library, a digital library now. So what all things you would like to have in the library? Just type and let me know. Wide range. You can be specific, like storybooks, or you can say dictionary. Are you typing? Wide range of books, including mythology, Greek mythology, dictionary, encyclopedia, yes. War and Peace book, yes. Daily publications, yes. Newspaper and all, very good. Moral story books, reference books, correct. Digital library, a separate section for mythology, comic storybooks, wonderful. So shall we go and see? But before that, you have to have a plan, no? Right? What plan you have to have? You are going to build a library before which you have to have a blueprint, no? How my library should look like. Suppose you are going to build a house, right? How many bedrooms? What should be the saloon look like? How spacious it should be? You will make a structure, right? So that is what. Yes. So this speaks about the design of the library. It is up to your vision. How creative you are. You can create in any way. Using all the technology you have, you can create a beautiful, very beautiful library. And what is next? So after designing, you have a blueprint now. This should be, my library should look like this. After that, you have to go for what? You have to go for resources. You have to go for resources. So we have to have the blueprint first, the layout, the structure, then you go for the resources. And if you can have the resources well in advance, it is easy for you. Otherwise, after making the structure, we have to look for the resources one by one. So let us see. So let's go and make a library. Let me take you to make a library now. Well, digital library. Yes, these are some of the materials I took for making a library. And before that, I prepared my resources. I have prepared my resources here in a Word file. These are the resources I thought I should use for building my digital library. These are the resources I made for building my own digital library. So I thought I will demonstrate using these resources. Otherwise, it will be a lapse of time. We have to go to internet, browser. We have to type the word and we have to find out. We can do that as well. If time permits, we can add more. So these are the resources I have gathered, and now it's very simple, very, very simple. It won't take you much of your time. These are some transparent objects which I gathered from the internet for building the library. You can have any kind of design. You can have this is what I chose. This is what I chose. It's up to you. It's up to your taste. You can have lots of shells. You can I will take you to the what do you call net and let us see some of the samples there. What do you call library shells? So like library shells, transparent library tables or shelves. Okay, transparent library shells. See, you'll get a lot of images here. You can choose any. You can choose any and you can place there. You can make any with any shelf. You can with any picture you can make the shelf. So this I didn't like, so I'm going for another one. So if you keep searching, you will get a lot, and according to your taste, you can make one. Maybe I will take this picture and try. Sometimes this may not be possible for to get some transparent pictures. Let me see. This also is not getting transparent. Some only will be, possible. So let me try another one. This also the same, I think.
Yes, sir. Actually, in Google Images, there is a selective option, right, for transparency.
I gave like that. Let me check.
Okay. If you scroll all the way up, there is right in that bar there is tools. Do you see tools?
Tools. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So now color,
Yeah. Black and
transparent.
white. Transparent. Very good, very good. Thank you.
Okay.
So I learned a new thing, right? This is why, the benefit of putting heads together. Thank you so much.
Okay. Welcome, sir.
Yes.
They will
This
appear
one.
with a white background, but only once you click on it, it will change to the transparent, the
Okay.
gray white checker.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Ah, it looks better, right? You can have something like this to modify your library, right? And you can have some shelves also. Let me go to net again. I mean, some tables or shelves we can choose some more shelves, rack. Yes. Copy image. Yes. So this is this is a trial only. When you have your own trial, you can have better one. So this I know that this will happen like this. That's why I have chosen this one. Right, this looks somewhat better, but a lot of options are there. If you have time, you can spend on it. But I cannot make you sit here for longer. That's why I chose some of the better images and kept. And now there are books and all. And what I did is I chose this shelf. Let me copy this and paste it there. This is of, I made it. Right. So your shelf is ready now. Just a minute. Yes. The shelf is ready now. Now we have to go for some decorations. If you want, you can have some decorations like if you want to add a clock, you can copy this. This is taken from, these are transparent objects only. I have taken from the net. And if you want, you can keep it here. If you have to resize it, right, you have to resize and keep there. How does it look, size?
Looks
Really good.
nice.
Good.
Yeah.
It's very smart.
Right. Well, then now we have to look for some sofa or some tables. These are, this I took from the net only, transparent tables. So this also we can place there. Resize, copy, paste there. Right. You can resize it according to fit the platform. You see, and you can have something on either side. or on top of it, anywhere you like, you can try. Just a minute. Well, now we will go for the resources, right? Yes, this. You can take it from the internet as well, right? You can resize it, keep it here, right? Now, if the picture is there, at the click of which you will not get the Harry Potter opened. So what you have to do is you have to go to the source. In the internet, you can choose, you can type, for example, Harry Potter books. Harry Potter stories, okay. You'll get the stories here. Take any. Sometimes it will be there, sometimes summary will be there, whatever, or sometimes a review will be there. So I'm just giving an example, and you have to click this source. This is the link, and copy this link, go to your presentation. Remember, we have to do this in PPT, PowerPoint presentation. So first you have to open up a presentation. Open up a presentation, PowerPoint presentation, save it in your desktop or anywhere, be giving it a name. Then you can start working on it. Now what you have to do is, this is the book, you click on the picture, go to insert, link, my God, link, then paste your link here. Give OK. Now, when you keep your mouse here, you can see the link details, right? Sadiq, can you respond?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now, can we try clicking at it, whether it will be taken to the source or not? Right. Is there anyone trying this? No. Okay. Now, when you do it on PPT, that is PowerPoint presentation, the first thing is you choose the book, paste it here, then link it with the details, that is linking, then keep your control key pressed, then click on it. See, you have been taken to the source where you can read, right? This is just an example. So there are different books available. I'll just tell you. For example, this one, Macbeth, Shakespeare's Macbeth, full version is here. So if you want to make a library with full of Shakespeare books, all the materials, all the books are available on the internet. Not only the books, but the video, the filmed version also is available. Audio also must be available. Sometimes we have to use audio also, because every time, looking at the screen is not good. So you have to resort to audio books as well. That is, let us make it a habit, practice also as much as possible. Audio books you can, I think I have selected a few audio books as well. I will show you which are the audio books and all. It will be very interesting for the beginners, the young children, to listen to such stories. We have Alice in Wonderland, etc., etc. So there is an example. So now let's go back to the PowerPoint. You see, Harry Potter is here, and now next I'm going to the resource again, bedtime stories. I have selected bedtime stories, copy it, paste it here, right? or if you want to increase the size of the shelf also will do. I think the old one is better. Yeah. Okay. Now what is next, Said? Hello.
Sir?
Yes, sir.
What is next? I have pasted the picture. What is next?
We need to add the link, make it a hyperlink.
Make it
Yes.
clickable.
Yes,
That is not
yes.
enough.
Now you got the idea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I am selecting the source, the link, going to the PPT, and I am choosing the picture here. Go to insert. This is obstruct. Okay. Link. Paste the link. Okay. Now when you keep your mouse at this picture, it shows the link. And when you press Control and click on it, it will take you to the source. Some error occurred. I will check. Remove link. There are ways. Don't worry. There are ways to solve issues. Open hyperlink. So this is the source from where I took Mom Loves Best. So there are stories for all. The boy who cried wolf, right? This is the story. There are many stories. So I am taking this link and pasting it here. What is the step? So many people are there, entered the room. Mr. Arun, please admit them. Yes. Now the link is here. Now let's try. Yeah. Right. Is that fine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Good. Okay. Then we go to the next. There is a resource. Resource is here. Then I chose an atlas because it's a library. We should have variety of books, right? So I chose atlas, and I'm going to paste the atlas here. Well, atlas needs to be resized and kept here. All right. The same step we can do. Atlas, copy, go, insert, link, paste your link here and give OK, and your link will be shown here. World Atlas Maps Geography Flags. Let's see whether it works. I think it doesn't work. Let's do the other way. Go back. Choose this link, open it. Open it. Open hyperlink. Sometimes it may not be working. Yes. So don't worry. Now it will work. Insert. Sorry, there are, Mr. Arun, keep admitting them. There are people waiting. Well, am I pretty audible?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, okay. Now let's see. Yes, it has opened, right? Very good. And now again going to the resource. Yes, what is next? Then I thought I should have a Britannica encyclopedia. I'm copying it, pasting it here, right? Encyclopedia. Then I have to give the link. This is the source. I'm copying the link and pasting on the book link. Pasted. Okay. So now, yes, perfect. Right. Again, going to the next. Then this time I have chosen a video, an animation. Right. So I'm taking this picture. This is a what do you call screenshot of the animated story. So I'm going to keep it here. Then let's see the link. Kids Hut. So there are many stories like this. You can, watch, you can listen. It increases your vocabulary, comprehension, etc., etc. This is animated, so you can present it to your friends. Copy, go to your PPT. Then the same step. Insert link, paste the link. Okay. See, it comes here. Then when you click it, it will be taken to the source. Right. Well, now our next resource, NCRT books. You can have your own textbook, which if it is available in soft form. But if this is for all the NCRT textbooks, at one click you will get all the NCRT textbooks. You have to just type the class and the subject. So we will use this in the digital library. Let's see, NCRT textbooks. I'm pasting it here. Yes, then we will go to the source. We'll see. You see, this is the textbook PDF 1 to grade 1 to 12. You can select any class. Suppose you are in grade 8, you choose the mathematics, select book title, mathematics, go. It is here. Your mathematics textbook is here, NCRT. Right. So that is how it is. So you will take this this source, and we copy the link. We go to the book and insert the same method. There are people in the waiting room. Admit. Okay. Well, Mr. Arun, please take care. There are, this is giving me a sort of hindrance that is coming. This bar is coming in front of me. Well, paste. Now the link, you can see the link, it will be taking to the resource, right? So we have checked and we have found that it is working. And now, next. So I chose Othello, Shakespeare's Othello. Let's see, let's paste there. Well, Othello, let it be here. Well, now what is the next step? Go to the link. Othello has come. This is a video summary of about Othello. This is what do you call skip ad? Okay, here it comes. This is study resource also. Those who are pursuing, those who are doing degree courses and all, they can do listen to get an idea about Othello and all. So we take this link, copy, then we are going to paste it. Link, paste. Okay. Let's see. Yes. Well, so that's also clear, right? And now, two more things we will do. Two more because, yeah. Then what is next? We need to have some periodicals or newspaper, dailies, right? So I will put it here, daily. Online newspapers. At one click, you will get the online newspaper open. We'll go to the link. Only thousands of online newspapers on the internet. I think I will open it. And you click the source, the link, you have chosen the link, then go and paste it. The same process is being repeated. I think by now you must have been so familiar with what is to be done. There is no need of looking back after going home or when you start doing. I think you will never forget this process. Done. And now this will take you to the online magazines, online newspapers. So whatever you can choose your country, you can choose your language, etc., etc. So that is about online magazines or newspapers. Then we have one more, two more we can have. Concise Oxford English Dictionary. Well, right. Then link. Let me open this link. Copy. Then paste. Insert. Arun sir, please admit people. They keep coming. Yes, pasted. Well, this will take you to the Oxford Dictionary. You can type in your word, right? If you want English, American English or British English, type your word. You will get the meaning, pronunciation, all everything you will get, and this becomes a mini library for you with all the essentials, right? Well, now I have chosen one or two stories for children, that is for audio stories. You don't have to look at the screen every time. Just play and listen to. And you can go to sleep, right? When you start reading books, you will automatically sleep, right? Is that the habit? It happens, right? Well, let us see. This book, audio book, I'm pasting. Where shall we paste? There is no place. Let us paste somewhere here. We can keep here also, no? Nobody will
Yeah, the
tell us
books that
anything.
are too high to get.
Right. Yes.
Now everyone's tall enough.
Yes. And the link, again, the link. Let me open this. The Christmas story book. There are many stories, this you can listen. See, Christmas at Fezziwig's warehouse, the fire tree, the Christmas masquerade, the shepherds and the angels, etc., etc. Lots of what do you call audiobooks, right? This is very useful. This is a very useful resource. You can copy, then paste in your PPT. I mean, on your book, insert, link, paste. Okay. Now let us check. Yes, it is taking you to the same page, right? So that's also we checked. Okay, we will have one more audiobook. Copy, paste. Right. It all becomes, this will remove this for namesake, I mean for exercise sake. I am just putting it here. Then where is the link? This is the link. Let me open. For opening, you can press Control and click. It will take you to the page. Copy this link and go to your PPT. Then what is the next step? These people are admitting, okay. A link. Paste your link. Okay. And click. You got it open, right? See, your audio stories are here. Lots and lots audio stories are here, right? Well, so we made our library, and now, see, this is in PPT form, PowerPoint presentation form, and this looks somewhat, awkward. So we will remove this. You can have, if you want, you can have bigger shelf, right? For a neat library, I think this is enough. Yes. So this is how I made a small library. So I think all of you got an understanding of how to make digital library now. You can have a lot of objects, in the library if you want. You can add lots of objects. You can have a flower vase and all, and you can keep something, some small sofa or something on the right or left here. Anything is possible. It is up to you, up to your imagination, creativity. Right. Now, what is the next step? Now we have to make it. Now let me delete this page, this page, this one, and this one. Okay. And now the final is saving. Okay. Where on my desktop, I will save it as sample library. Okay. Now how we have to save is, you have to save it as PDF. Give a name and save it as PDF. You choose the option to save it as PDF. Your PDF is ready now. Right? Then you click on it. Very fast, very quick. Go back, click on any. right? It works pretty well. You got your library ready, right? This is how we make digital library, and it's not about just making a library. Any source you have, for example, you are taking, I have been taking the links from the internet. Suppose you are making a portfolio for your class, and all your resources, I mean your works, are stored in your drive. So you have to just click the drive link and paste it here, insert here, right? It's not on the internet, it's on your drive. So whatever is there in your drive, you have to click that drive link to this particular image. So you have to make first the image of your portfolio work and all. Suppose you are doing it for social studies, you are doing some map or something, and you have done it, that's the project, and uploaded it in your drive. So now you are keeping this all in the shelf, and you are submitting it to your teacher. Now we have to go to the drive, take snapshot, I mean screenshot, make, resize it, keep it here, insert those link, Google Drive link, whatever link you have served there, then paste it here, insert it here. Then at a click it will be. But one thing you have to be very careful when you share the drive link, you have to enable the setting that it can be accessible by everyone. That's the only difference. On internet, anybody can access, but in your drive, if somebody wants to access your file, you have to give, when you share, you have to give the access to everyone. In the settings, you have to, right? So this is how I think I have made the PDF of the library. Any doubt, you can ask me. Now almost 1 hour. If you have any doubt, you can raise your hand and we can.
Everything, right? So, yeah.
Yes, so many people have raised their hands. Gina, Jose, you can unmute and speak now.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
Thank you so much for this session, sir, that you've done for us. We have
Thank you, ma'am.
actually understood how to create digital library. So, what I would like to know is, once we save our matter as PDF and share it on the Google Drive, can we get back to it and modify it, or how do we make changes in it? Suppose we want to add more material into the library. What do we do for that?
In the PDF itself, you can you have the edit option. Otherwise, you have to go to PPT again. It is better you go to PPT again. PPT you are anyway saving, right?
Yeah.
My PPT is here.
Yes, sir.
Keep it here. Keep it as saved. Your PPT will be here. Whatever
Yes,
additions
sir.
you do, you can make additions here and make one more PDF. That is the easiest way.
Okay, and then I'll have to save it again as a PDF and share it with the class.
Correct. You have to save
right.
it as PDF again, and so it's just
All right.
like making another one. So once
All
a
right.
PDF is made, it is very difficult actually to
Yeah,
make
but
corrections there.
like as teachers, we would have a lot of circulars and materials to share with our class. So if we can put that into this library form, I thought that would be a little more easier for them.
That's a great idea, ma'am. That's a great idea.
Yeah, so I thought maybe I should check on how to get back to the PPT and make these changes so that we can have the latest also added
Yeah,
on to the library.
everything add-on can be done in PPT, and then you can make one more. When you just save, just give the option PDF. That's all.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, please, sir, can you show one more time how to do this?
Who is that? Arnavi.
Sir, son.
Sir, Arnavi this side.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Sir, just wanted to make a suggestion. Like while making a PPT, like this is a bit of a long process. So maybe we could just make a folder and we could just save it like that, and we could call that also like a library, right?
Yes, you can do it. This is a different way.
Yes,
You
sir.
can make a
I'll
folder, save all the files in it and share it. That's a digital library. This is a different way. This gives you all the when you see, you can see the content, what all things are there, and you can choose. So when you click, it will be taking you to your drive only.
Yeah. Thank you, sir, for the session and the PPT. Like to save it in the PPT, that's a really good and unique idea. I'll surely start and make my digital library. Thank you so much,
Very good,
sir.
very good, and share with us also. And I request all the students to make your own class library and share it with your class teachers. Maybe today, tomorrow, right? Let us see how creative you are and which all books you like. And this is going to be, some resource for others also to see, oh, these books are available free on the internet, right? So make use of these facilities. Anyone else? Any other question?
Sir, good evening. Thank you for the wonderful session that you just now took. Just wanted to ask if we are able to share. If suppose one of the students is starting a digital library, and there are others in the team who would want to add on to it. So, will the person be able to share the PDF, and will others be able to modify and add on to it?
Definitely, you can do it through Google Drive, ma'am. Ask the students to share the PPT through Google Drive. Let them compile it, collaborate it, compile it, and finally the one who is making it, he can put it in the PDF form. Hello? I think that question is answered. Any other? Yes.
Can we make the digital library in mobile?
It's very difficult because,
Sir, my question is also like that. I am using a mobile, but I cannot create this PDF.
yes, on mobile it is not possible, dear. You have to use a computer.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Okay, sir.
Anyone else?
Thank you.
Any other question?
How can we open the digital library?
Pardon?
Sir, how can we open the digital library?
How can we open the digital library?
Read the storybook. How to read the storybook?
Yes, that is what first you have to look for a storybook, right? Then suppose you have a lot of storybooks you have selected.
Sir,
What you do is you select the link and keep it, right? Then every time you click on the link and go to the story to read. So instead of that, you can add that links to the picture. Then it becomes a library. Then when you click at the picture, it is taking you to the story.
Sir, which link?
You can choose. You can browse. There are many stories available on the internet. Select one story. For example, you may like Harry Potter. Select one. If you want to keep it in the library, click the link, copy the link, and choose one picture for Harry Potter. Keep it in the shelf and insert the link, and finally you can save it in the PDF. Right. Any more questions? So thank you so much for being with us.
Sir, after we have making this digital library, then we have to convert into PDF.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
You can still use the PPT, presentation, but then you will have, it is very inconvenient. You may not be able to share it properly. And the link may not sometimes work also. You have to, in a computer you can open, but on mobile phone it may not work. In computer you have to press the control key and you can you can click then it will be opening. But on mobile phone, it will not work. That's why we are converting into PDF. Right? Thank you. Any more questions?
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
can
So
we try it in
Anna
any
S is
other
asking.
application?
Pardon?
Okay. Continue. Whoever was asking. Yes, please continue.
Those who want to ask, they can put up their hands, raise their hands, and we will be unmuting.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. I'm Rita from MES Talshiri.
Okay,
Sir,
ma'am.
actually, I was about to ask you, can we do this in the mobile? But the students, when they asked you, it was clear. And
Okay.
I'm trying to get a lab so that I can do a library under your
Yes,
guidance.
yes, yes.
I'm really so happy to be a family of Oxford. What is a CBSE Oxford?
Thank
Really,
you.
no
It's our
words.
pleasure, ma'am. Thank you.
No
Thank you for
words,
joining.
sir.
It's very simple, ma'am. So I
Yeah,
thought this, knowledge I should share. We
yeah,
should not keep whatever we have with us, right?
yeah. Really, sir.
Yes.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. So any more hands raised up? So thank you so much. Yes, one more hand, Hannah. Yes. Anyone? Okay, thank you for being with us. And
Sir,
Saeed
can
and
we do it
Siddiq.
in any other application?
Pardon?
Sir, can we do it in any other application such as slides?
Slides is that what we have done. You're talking about PowerPoint presentation slide. I have used one slide to make it. You're talking about any other app called Slides? Hello? Are you talking about any other application called Slides? Slides.com?
Hello?
Yes.
Sir.
Yeah.
Can we make this on website as a website?
As a website, no. As a website, you have to have some other HTML tools, this and that. At least you should use WordPress. This is very simple. You use PPT, PowerPoint presentation, then you design your library. You have your books there, convert into PDF. Then finally it is there. You can share it with as many people as you like on mobile phone. They can use it in the mobile phone also. At a click, they will be taken to the sources. That's all. Very simple, very simple. So, Siddiq, Saeed and Siddiq, let's wind up.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay,
You
then.
can give a vote of thanks.
Yeah, okay then. Now for the vote of thanks, I invite none other than me, myself, and I. Okay. So first of all, I convey my thanks to our dear principal sir for speaking and giving information on this procedures and everything. Okay. Thank you, sir. Next, I would like to thank our dear vice principal, Miss Annie Francis, who was a big help out here. Thank you, ma'am. Now, I thank the students and the teachers from the other schools for their participation. It really means a lot for all of you to be here. So, thank you all. And finally, I would like to thank our dear teachers, all of you students and parents, and our dear Arun sir, and everybody else for being a part of this wonderful event. Thank you, guys. And yeah, I think that's a wrap.
Yes, it seems that time is up, and we should get going to make our library and make it great at that.
Yes, indeed. And so, let's bid farewell.
This is your host, Sai Jubair,
And Siddiq Jubair signing off.
Hasta la vista.
You mean see you later, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's it. Goodbye, guys. See you in another meet.